Oh, forgot to turn the camera around. Hold on. There we go. All right. Day 3 being in my car. I don't even like to say homeless because we usually associate that. I've been saying it, so. But I realized it's kind of a mistake to say that because I do have a car. I have places to go. I have a job. 2 people in here already. Cool. Wanted to be outside, but it's raining, so screw it. I'll wait till a few more people get in here. And I got my flu shot today. Feel good. That's like the first time in my adult life I've gotten it. But really, everybody should get one. Because even for like someone like me, I'm not likely to get sick from the flu. I normally never get sick from the flu. But I can get it and like not really feel that bad, but transfer it to someone else. Like my dad, who's old. Creative Mind T, what's the problem? I heard somebody announce this. Who cares? So what? People are saying, yeah, Diablo being released on mobile ruins the game for you. Hey, let other people play the game. So, I'm well, Marine. Thanks. How are you? Hello, John. Everybody click like. Wow, you're all getting in here fast. Good. Okay. 10 people. I've never had 10 people in here in a minute, 15 seconds. 11 people. Click the like button. I'm sorry to keep asking people to click the like button. It just helps YouTube share the video and put it at the top of people's recommendations. And now this is kind of my job in addition to working as a bouncer at night. The good thing, by the way, everybody get a flu shot because first of all, they're not that expensive. I got it for 20 bucks at CVS. CVS then gave me a $5 coupon for $25 in-store purchases. So I got 2 bags of almonds, which were like $10 each, and a little cortisone cream because sometimes I have like itchy skin, flaky skin. I don't know what you're talking creative. I'm not buying the whole, oh, mobile gamers ruin gaming. Anyone who plays a game, if they're on mobile, they're a gamer too, I guess. But who cares about the name gamer or whatever? Sleeping in the car, so Allie, sleep. Oh, that's the other thing. I slept great last night in the Walmart parking lot. I don't have to live in the hell house with in the nightmare basement. So I slept fine in the parking lot, no problems. I had to get up to go to the bathroom. It really hurt. Like I had to get up and go quick. And you know, I parked at the end of the parking lot, so I had to walk across it. It wasn't too bad. Bought 2 little things to eat because I was kind of hungry. But now I'm starting to get into a routine, but it's fine. I slept great. So I'm like, I was almost ready to give up yesterday. I was feeling so down and in despair and depressed. Now I'm feeling great. So it's no problem. Yeah, thanks, Hillary, for offering your place. Yeah, Candy, today's going much better. I slept great. No issues. Nobody interrupted me. Nobody bothered me. I put up a sun reflector on the windshield so the sun wouldn't wake me up too much. And also I wore eye shades, like a blindfold. Here, I'll show you. Like this. So you wear it when you're sleeping. Slept totally fine. Left the window cracked. It's raining now, so people were saying in the comments you won't suffocate if you leave your windows up. Okay, that I don't know if that's true, maybe, but also the problem is the windows fog up if you leave the windows rolled up, and the car heats up. So you got to think about that. I'm going to be sweating like a maniac, so I got to leave the windows cracked. Thanks. Yeah, Candy, definitely. I'm learning new things. I'm feeling less self-conscious about being out. Like now filming, people are parking around me and stuff. I'm in a neighborhood. I don't even care. It looks like there might be a cop pulling up in front of me. Yeah, there's a cop there. I wonder if anyone called the cop on me right now. I don't know. Shower, I go to the gym, so it's no problem. And let's see, how do you go to the bathroom? No, I go in like Walmart. You know, if I sleep in the parking lot there, somebody, by the way, I talked to a guy yesterday. Okay, thank goodness the cop didn't come. I'm so paranoid about the police. I talked to a guy yesterday I've known for a while. Turns out 3 weeks ago, he started sleeping in his car because he got evicted. And who knows, he's kind of an underachiever too, but he's got a skilled trade. And that kind of fell out for him because, again, kind of a screw-up underachiever. But regardless, he's got a skilled trade. He does, work in people's homes and businesses. And he got evicted from his apartment, I guess without notice, and or something like that. The way he explained it, they did it before the end of the month, and he didn't know it was going to happen, and he couldn't get his stuff. It was locked, and so they wouldn't answer his calls. And then he called them and left a voicemail, said, "Hey, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, but Saturday, can I pick up my stuff?" And then the problem is they said, "Oh, we already threw it out by the time he tried to get it." And it turns out, he said, he found out the law is landlords can throw out your stuff if they evict you and you don't pick up your belongings within 24 hours. So let's say they screw you, and they locked his place and they wouldn't get back to him. So they made it difficult for him. I won't say impossible, but difficult. And now he's telling me he's enjoying it too. Now, again, he's an underachiever, so for him, it's like, who cares? But he was telling me different things. He's learning buffets are good to go to, especially if you eat kind of a lot, which, you know, not healthy, but then don't eat like the rest of the day. So at least you, guys, the bathroom's not a big deal. I can go to Walmart. I just went to Harris Teeter. By the way, Harris Teeter, I found out they have microwaves customers can use. So that's great, because instead of paying $2 for a hot tea in a restaurant I was going to, I'll just bring my own cup, go to Harris Teeter, and microwave my tea and drink it there. That's great. And I found a $3 lunch I can get, salteñas, which are baked like bread pockets with chicken and vegetables and egg in them, so it's kind of healthy. $3 for 2 of them. That's my lunch right there, and breakfast, basically. So that was great. Get your flu shots. I still shave every day. I go to the gym and I shave without lotion because I don't want to make a big scene, like, you know, of getting attention. But I shave in the sink, and it's no big deal. And I bring my shower caddy, so now I'm not so grossed out by the shower. It's a little awkward hanging up my stuff over the shower bar, and like my towel and backpack on the towel like hanger next to the shower. But it's fine, and they're pretty clean. I'm doing good, Gypsy. Stop. The big thing is I was worried about is, would I sleep well last night? I slept great. I fell asleep so fast. I sleep in this chair, by the way. Some people I've heard, like, there's that channel, Katie Carney, and she's blowing up on YouTube. I saw her channel. I found out, YouTube just shared it with me. I happened to find her channel. She says she lives in her car. And of course I thought, oh, she can't afford an apartment. No, she just likes it. So she's lived in her car for a while, and she works, and she says she can afford an apartment, but her video channel's kind of all about car living. And it was so hard to wrap my mind around. I was so, like, disturbed in a way, not like shocked, but like disoriented. Like, why would you choose to do this? I don't understand it. And now here, look at me, like 3 or 4 months later, I'm doing the same thing. I need to look more homeless? Yeah, right. No, I'm not going without shaving. I hate going without shaving. I never do. If I can help it. Yeah, anyways, it's been cool. So going to the gym's good. I realize everybody looks so, you know, pissed off and stuff, but people are very polite at the gym. Like, they're all like, sorry, excuse me, whatever. And I try and look like I'm in a good mood at the gym. So I go there, exercise well, thoroughly. I don't look at my phone or anything. I don't carry it with me. Get my exercise done, and then kind of start my day from there. Yeah, thanks. I rested well. Some in the Walmart parking lot. I rested, but the guy I know who was telling me about how he's sleeping in a car now. By the way, this is a testament to how expensive it is to live around here. He said he had an $1,100 a month apartment, and that's almost impossible to find in the first place. And why in the hell is it so expensive? You got to make like $50,000 a year to get a $1,100 a month apartment and not end up in debt and not be living on your credit card. It's absurd. Wow, so many people putting messages. Honestly, I wasted so much money on my car that I probably should be living out of it. Hey, that's true for me too. I ended up spending like $13,000 on this car, and I really shouldn't have. I could have gotten a much cheaper car, but I didn't understand, you know, how to get a car. That's why I lived with my parents so long too. I didn't understand I could just rent a room. I thought you have to rent an apartment, and those were way too expensive. And then eventually when I really needed a place, then I was able to just look up rooms and pick whatever I could find. That's how I ended up in Annandale. K-Dubs, I'm doing well. I slept great in the Walmart parking lot last night. So that was the big test for me, to make sure I could sleep well. And I wasn't, but the only thing that woke me up was a couple times was a car alarm. I was really annoyed by that. But otherwise, I slept great. I had to get up I always have to get up like 3 hours after I go to sleep and use the bathroom. I went into Walmart, did that, and then again later in the day. But even being able to do that, it's just nice to know I can sleep anywhere where I won't be bothered by the police or people won't harass me. The guy I know, I was talking about, I've known him for years. He's a skilled tradesman. He just got evicted, lost all his things to the landlord. Now he's a screw up and an underachiever. So, and I don't say that to put him down. I just say that because like that's the behavior he exhibits. He he started sleeping on couches and then sleeping in his car, and now his car broke down, so he just walks around everywhere. And once in a while he says he'll stay in a hotel, but he's trying to make money so he can get an apartment again. But he was saying the same thing. It's so expensive around here. I'm like, I can't believe the timing we're doing this. So he was telling me tips like go to a buffet, sleep at a 24-hour McDonald's if you can. Like if the police bother you, you know, he says one story, like he'll say, I'm just coming from out of town. I'm tired. I need to sleep. Plus you can use the Wi-Fi when you park outside McDonald's. I'm like, that's good. At least the Walmart parking lot was quiet. That's the big thing I don't want to deal with is just noise bothering me. Local food reviews. I'm not renting any rooms. I refuse. Please be careful of holiday scammers when sleeping in a car. What are holiday scammers? Like people asking for money? No, Kevin Potts, I work on the weekends, so that's when I'm busy. It's weekdays that I have more free time, but I'm always busy. Always got stuff to do. And it turns out Harris Teeter, I just found out they have microwaves you can use. So I paid $2 for a hot tea today. I want to eat healthy and drink healthy. I'm just going to get my tea. I have tea in my car that I brought from my house. I'm just going to go to Dollar Tree or something, get a dollar cup, and microwave it there. Customers can use it. So that's great. So now I know how to live on a few dollars a day. I'll drink tea. I eat healthy. I had 2 salteñas for lunch today. Lunch/breakfast, really, after I went to the gym. $3 for both of them. And they got a lot of food in them. It's great. And they bake them ahead of time. So they just pull them off the rack for you. At restaurants that have salteñas, for the most part, it seems like they bake them ahead of time. So, or at least all the ones I've been to. So they're super cheap. And you don't have to wait for them. And it's nice being in Hispanic restaurants because a lot of Hispanic communities, they know what it's like to have to rely on each other. And it's really laid back and friendly, and I can practice my Spanish there. And so maybe someone will offer me a couch or something, but I don't really care, too. Like, I don't even want to spend $5 a day on a couch because I have the freedom to go wherever I want. I feel like I got broken in to this. I was in despair and feeling bad when I thought I'm not going to be able to sleep. I feel lost right now. I deleted my couch surfing account. I don't need to do that. Maybe I can find cool side jobs. Yeah, maybe I will. Absolutely. Or interview people on this journey. I'm thinking of that too. Are you renting out your trunk? No, there's no space in my... I got to figure out how to get more space in my car because this sucks. I got too much stuff in the trunk of my car. It's filled up and the back seats fill. I don't like looking like I'm carrying around my life in my car. So I got to figure out how to organize things better, maybe get rid of some clothes. And I got new jeans. And another pair in the trunk that fit really well. My old ones, the pocket in the left side had a hole torn in it. And so sometimes like my glasses case would fall out or other things would fall out. And it looks like I just crapped my pants and I'm shaking out a turd at it. I'm trying to get it out down my pant leg. In Colmore, Bailey's Crossroads, a lot of stuff's cheap there because that's like a lot of immigrant neighborhoods. So you get a lot of immigrant restaurants there, foreign food restaurants there. So, look for, especially what I recommend is any Hispanic restaurant that has salteñas. Salteñas, you can get them in beef. You can get them with cheese, I think. I get them with chicken. I don't want to eat red meat because it's bad for my cholesterol. And they got vegetables in them and eggs. They taste good. They got them already cooked on the wrap. 2 for $3. So that's save a ton of money right there. And then for dinner, I'll eat at my job because I get half price discounts at my job. So I'm going tonight to work. It is easy to... Libraries are good to hang out. I've been hanging out at the library reading. Damn, I'm getting a lot of comments. Cool. Hey, everybody click like on the video. I'm sorry I keep asking for it. It helps YouTube promote the video and put it at the top of people's recommendations. So that helps me out. Appreciate it. Cool. I have to catch up with the comments. Kevin said, heck, get a thermos, fill it with microwave heated water, and you can make more tea when you want without having to go in and out for more water. Yeah, I might just make a bunch of tea and just put it in the thermos and have for the rest of the day. I don't know. I don't want to manage too much crap, though. You know, I like being free. You nut in your ride yet? No. Actually, never mind. I'll just not answer that. Is your mom okay with maybe storing a few things there? I have most of my stuff at my mom's house. Your rooms have been awesome. Very little trolls here. Yeah, thanks. I try not to get trolls here, but you know, you can't always control that. But I definitely try not to, you know, not try to, like, what's the word? Cultivate them here. I really don't want to, you know, cultivate a negative chat or, you know, bigoted ideas, anything like that. That's not okay with me to, you know, talk bigotry or insult other chatters. Anyways, so again, I got my flu shot. When you do it, and a lot of stores too, they'll give you a discount for shopping for the day. So at CVS, I got a $5 discount on a purchase of $25 or more. So I got 2 bags of almonds, which are great, really healthy, and some cortisone cream, because sometimes I have like itchy and flaky skin. It's a little gross to say. Sorry, but yeah, anyways, I slept great last night. And the guy I know, he was telling me about sleeping, sometimes parking his car at a 24-hour McDonald's, because you can go in, use the bathroom. That's the key. I can maybe sleep certain places and get away with it, but I got to be able to get up and use the bathroom. So he said 24-hour McDonald's are good. Plus, you can use the Wi-Fi when you're on your phone. His phone is so screwed up, so damaged. He's got to fix his phone. His car broke down. So he said he stays with friends sometimes and he just walks around at night. So that shows you how expensive. He was telling me this. I was like, hey, what you been doing lately? He's like, man, it's so expensive around here. You know, I'm just kind of staying with friends. I said, that's basically what I'm doing, except I'm just living in my car. Stacy, I recommend the flu shot, because it's not just if you get sick from it. I don't get sick with the flu, but I don't want to get it and have it be kind of dormant with me, because I have a good immune system, I guess, and then pass it on to someone else who doesn't have a strong immune system. So everybody get yourself immunized. Yeah, you don't get sick from the flu shot. Look, I got it like an hour ago. Can we watch you eat? I guess. I don't know. I'm not a big, like, I don't think that's so fascinating to watch someone eat. Plus, it's hard for me. I got to get a camera case or a phone case with the stand on it. I had one and it broke or something. I can't remember. So I'd have to get another one. And it didn't hurt my arm. Maybe it will. How do you sleep in the rain? I haven't tried it yet, so I'll find out tonight. But I'll hang up a towel. Like, I'll leave a window cracked so it doesn't get too hot in my car, and I'll just hang up a towel in the window to absorb some of the water, I guess. They say put a Tupperware lid over the window to catch the rain, but I don't have a bike rack to slide the Tupperware lid in, so I don't know how I do that. And by the way, I sleep right here in this seat. So, wait, let me make sure. Oh, I have stuff behind me, so I can't bring the seat all the way back, but I can recline this way down and pull the seat back. So I sleep very comfortably here. No big deal. I don't really miss out on having a bed, because I was thinking how much it pissed me off, the idea of if I were to be doing this, like going out all the time while I was living in a place, because that would piss me off. It's like, why am I paying for a room, paying so much money, and then paying even more to go out and avoid the benefit of having my room, of having everything there, of exercising there, showering, studying, working on videos? Why would I do that? Why would I waste my money? And it's like I'm a coward to avoid my roommates because they're annoying when I'm paying all this money for just a space to be inside of. That's it. So it's like, it's not even worth it. So that's the only way I feel comfortable doing all this stuff, is the fact that I am free. I can go. I spent money on jeans today. I didn't have to worry about it. I got a car wash. I should have filmed that. The car wash was cool. There were these red lights coming down, and it looks different from before when I went there. But I decided, okay, I'm gonna take care of myself a little bit now. Take care of my car a little bit too. I still got to get a lot of work done on my car. I have a race car, and sleeping in the seat is not an option. Huh. Yeah, I get what you mean. Imagine a thunderstorm though. That would be rough, I guess. Oh, the other thing. I kind of recommend wear earplugs when you're sleeping, because for me in the parking lot, I was worried, like, is traffic next to the parking lot going to be too noisy? I didn't even notice it. I woke up at like 11 o'clock, didn't even notice any noise or traffic. The only thing that woke me up at night was the car alarm that went off somewhere in the parking lot. It really annoyed me. And that's it. And then I fell right back to sleep. I didn't even notice it. So I slept really well. And I have a pillow here too, but my seat goes almost all the way back down, and I can slide it back to have some leg room. I change clothes at the gym, so it's really easy for me, convenient. I shower, I change right there, no big deal. Angelo, I'm concerned that people in this chat think you can get sick from the flu shot. Can you please explain to them why that's not the case? All right, people, I'll explain this. You don't get sick from the flu shot. If you get sick, it's because you coincidentally get the flu within the 2 weeks or so before the flu shot immunizes you. So please be aware that don't get the flu shot if you're already feeling sick or having symptoms. Wait until you're well, then get the flu shot. It's not a big deal, and you're protecting other people by doing it. I've been lazy. Look, I'm a hypocrite because I didn't get it for years. I was too lazy. Today I went out and did it. A lot of stores will give you a discount, by the way, if you get a flu shot there. So CVS gave me a $5 discount on a $25 purchase. I'm like, great, I'm going to take advantage of it. Go to the doctor, creative mind. I went to the doctor like 3 years ago after not going for many years to get a physical. Turned out my cholesterol was way high. So I'm glad I learned that, and I changed my diet completely, and I ate very healthy. Cholesterol has been under control for years now. Well under the acceptable limits, triglycerides, everything is good. So thank goodness. On the bright side, you can play Diablo on your mobile phone since clearly Blizzard doesn't care about its users. Stop talking about... I don't care. Stop complaining. Let people play how they want. Let them have access to the game. I don't care. I don't play really video games that much anymore. I enjoy them. It's just time, and it kind of makes me dizzy. It kind of like... I can pass the time and be like, whoa, I've been spending all this time playing video games. I got stuff to do. But who knows? Maybe I'll get at some point like a Nintendo DS, something like that, or the whatever the hell else they got. I don't know. Oh, yeah, so Candy. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box. Definitely. And now I can afford it. Finally. All the things that you can afford. People. I was feeling really down the first like 2.5 days of not having a place to sleep in. Now I say go for it. You got to break it in. The first 2 days, it was scary. I did email some landlords saying I'm interested in renting a place if I can. But even then, I thought I wouldn't be happy with it. I would hate it. I would hate giving them all that money and being limited on when I can cook, and knowing I'd still want to go out all the time and spend money and just to have a place to sleep. So I gave it another chance last night. Worked out great. So I can sleep wherever. Think about it. If I got somewhere to be tomorrow, I'll just sleep somewhere close to there. And if there's the gym that I'm a member of, just sleep somewhere around there if I can, and just be there, just be close by. I don't have to be worried about being tied down anywhere. I would feel bad about doing that if I had a home, because it's like, why am I spending all that money and not using my room? So screw it. Like, now I'm free. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box, so I got to look into that next week. The big thing when you live in your car, I'm learning, is there just certain things you have to get organized first, and that costs a little extra money. And learning what you don't need, and, I spend a little too much money on some things I don't need, but it's fine. It's no big deal. Thankfully, now I'm able to pay down my credit card and start to save a little. Not even really save. Pay down my credit card. It's going to be slow going to pay it down because it's a big bill. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll look into the PO box next week. Got to take care of some other things. Um, by the way, I want to. No, I didn't talk to the DMV yet. I still got to change my address with them. Uh, but the Tim Heidecker, you know, I'm a huge fan of his. He did the cook-off with my mom. He has a new song out. If you go to Tim Heidecker's Twitter, he has the link to it somewhere in there. If you donate, you can, it's on like SoundCamp or Bandcamp, I guess. But you can click how much you want to donate to get the song, to download it. And the thing is, the donations, it goes to the HIAS refugee group that the synagogue, the Tree of Life synagogue, works with to help house refugees in America, to help get them to America. And that's partly, that was a big motivator for why that sick bastard bigot shot those people and killed them, was he couldn't tolerate the idea. I don't want to repeat even the stereotype. I don't want to send his message out further. Screw him. He couldn't handle that. He had some very twisted, bigoted ideas, anti-Semitic ideas that are pathetic and lies and go back centuries. And so Tim Heidecker's taking his song, which is making fun of sort of some people in that sort of the greater community of bigots that he was in. You donate, and all the donations go to the HIAS group that helps refugees. So I went ahead and donated $25 today. Go ahead and donate to that. Help them out. Oh, well, Maureen, I knew it was going to happen. I knew exactly how it would work out. She's still telling the same lies about, oh, I didn't kick you out, Angelo. It was, we didn't have space for you and you were filming too much in that house. Yeah, I coincidentally left the day my brother punched me and choked me and I got him arrested because my mom didn't have space in the house. Yeah, right. And she stood before the judge and lied and said, there's no threat here. I hate it when people aren't like sure, like don't think that just a statement will work on its own, so they change the tone to be extra friendly, but it sounds more hostile when you say it like that. And she lied to that judge and said, there's no threat here. Disgusting. Yeah, because Maureen says, Angelo, I'm sorry your mom refused to let you back in. I feel bad for you when I saw this video. Keep your head up. Hey, I'm doing better than if I stayed with her. Because I don't want to help. First of all, I don't want to live with a hypocrite. I have my dignity, and I don't want to live with my brother. That's not even gonna. There's nothing my mom can change to the fact that she's housed him all his life. He never moved out. Now you can prove to all of them that you made living in your car even for 3 days more than your bro would do. Yeah, I'm fine. Now I'm free. It's great. If I need something, I can just go buy it for the most part. I bought 2 pairs of jeans today. I haven't gotten jeans in years. I had a hole tearing open in my pocket and stuff would fall through it. So that sucked. Now I have great, comfortable jeans. Do what on camera? You said do it on camera for us to see. What are you saying? I should have filmed the car wash live. That would have been fun. I went to a car wash today. So, anyways. How does your brother live in your parents' basement and you were staying in your car? I can't get my head around that. All I'll say, Gypsy Style, is, yeah, it speaks for itself. You listen to any new music? No, not really. No. I thought Greeks live at home until married. I don't care what the tradition is. And no, I wouldn't want to do that anyways. It's getting a little steamy in here. See, you can't leave the windows up. It's already getting foggy. I'm going to roll down the window a little bit, even though it's raining. That's better. I don't know how much longer I'll stay on because I do want to get some stuff to do, a little reading. I have the Coffee Break Screenwriter, how to write your movie in 10-minute increments. It's like how to do it, you know, if you're busy, if you have kids, if you have a job. And I'm just appreciating the lessons from it. How do you plan to engage your audience better? I don't know. Maybe I'll get a P.O. box. I'm thinking about that. So again, I'll look into it next week. I probably should save up a little money first because first thing, really big expenses, I have to get my car fixed. It has it needs a new catalytic converter. might need new headlights because they're faded. It might need a new the seatbelt restraint system. The sensor on the right side on the passenger seat is messed up, so it has the airbag, like passenger seatbelt light lit up, which means the airbag sensor or whatever is messed up, and that could be expensive, hundreds of dollars to fix. So I got to make sure I can get all that stuff fixed first, and probably should get. I don't need an oil change yet, but maybe I'll just do all that together. I learned Spanish just from studying online. That's it. And I should be practicing that more. I am practicing it somewhat. I go to Hispanic restaurants. Again, I found a Hispanic restaurant. I get a meal for $3 there. 2 salteñas. That's all I need. And I'm not overindulging myself. And other than that, I'll eat at my job at night because I get a half-price discount, so that's good. I try and always eat healthy, so I'm going to eat a salad tonight. If you have AAA, they can recommend a good, cheap place to eat. Huh, I'm going to look at it. Oh, wow, I'm not... Wait. Great, the screen is flickering. I hate that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it flickers. Oh, wow, I'm not as filled in as I should be. Again, it's hard to read because it's flickering like a broken light bulb. Sorry you have to deal with jerks, and unfortunately you're related to them. Yeah. Glad you're taking this all in stride and feeling the freedom you deserve. Now I can read it fine. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, it took me like a good 2.5 days to break into this situation. Now I understand my routine. I was so germophobic about showering at first in the gym. Now I know how to do it without being a big deal. First of all, I'll bring my shower caddy. So I'm not setting my stuff on the surfaces of the gym that are wet and gross. I hang it from the shower head, and I just put my stuff in there. I brush my teeth in shower. I tried shaving, but my teeth are so crowded. By the time I got to some teeth down here, I tried flossing, and the floss broke apart when I tried to pull it back out. So at least I got most of my flossing done. I shave at the gym, and it's a very clean gym. It's not that busy. So a lot of gyms probably aren't busy, especially during the day when most people are working. So that was great. Let's see. What are you saying here? I don't want to repeat it say it out loud before I read it. Creative Mind Tea. Oh, okay. So Creative Mind Tea said, yeah, $3 for 2 salteñas. It's great. It saves me so much money. Creative Mind Tea says, Me llamo CMT y quiero saber cómo fue tu día. He's saying, I am called CMT, and I want to know, how was your day? Well, obviously, my day... It's going pretty well, getting a lot done, got my flu shot, learned I can microwave tea at Harris Teeter, and they have a little cafe in the corner. Not a cafe, just tables. So I can just sit there. Anyways, you need to film a lot of stuff when you're rich and famous. They will need that for the documentary. Thanks. Everyone has to be their own sometime. Better find a place and a good job. Kathy, no. You don't get to say bigoted stuff, blame immigrants like that. I'm removing that comment. Don't bring in people who are exploited by the system of the powerful. Blame rich white people for bringing in problems. And for, by the way, like Honduras, where we supported a horrible leader there in 2009, and surprise, surprise, Honduras is having a lot of problems, a lot of violence, and now Hondurans, I almost said Hondureños. You say it in Spanish like Hondureños. Now Hondurans are leaving to try and find better places to live. Well, blame rich white people for destroying these countries, for putting coups and dictators in these countries, for sponsoring genocide in Guatemala, for training the brutal cartels in Mexico with U.S. Special Forces. That's right. The most deadly gangs in Mexico were trained by U.S. Special Forces, and we still work alongside them sometimes to try and kill and capture people. Just because with America, it's just, hey, we do things our own way. That's just how things are done around here. Don't blame the most unlucky people in the world for those things. Favorite movie genre? I love crime movies and detective movies, but I can't say I have a favorite genre. Nicaragua is undergoing a civil war now. I haven't been keeping up with that. They've had a lot of civil war. And a lot of American meddling there for the worst, to create death and destruction. El Salvador, again, American devastation. Just look all over what America and the CIA have done. What is that? What are you saying? One in the 70s and one today? I don't know what you're... Oh, the Civil War. I see. Yeah, it's horrible. Good, my phone's not overheating. Do you like true crime documentaries? I guess so, yeah. I still got to see Making a Murderer Season 2. I don't know when I'll get around to seeing that. So good, yeah. I'd like to see other ones. There's too much stuff to watch, and obviously I don't watch much now, but now I can go to movie theaters more because I have money to go to them, and it's a good activity. Maybe I'll meet people there. So that's a good excuse for me. And plus, if I don't want to drive so far, maybe I can find somewhere to sleep by the movie theater. So hey, win-win. Now I'm not going so far everywhere to getting back home. So I'm saving so much. I'm telling you, people out there, if you think you can manage this, everybody withdraw from the system. Protest landlords. Screw them. Stop paying their mortgages. Stop giving them power over you. Help bring the rental prices come crashing down. Help bring property prices crashing down so that we have affordable housing here. So they relent and say, okay, fine. You non-whites can have affordable housing too. I wanted to sell my house at 1.5 mil. Now I have to sell it at 1.3 mil because of you. I hope you're happy. I have to cut my vacation short in Aruba by 2 days because I have to pay my laborers better so they can afford housing. Now, I hope you're happy. This is really inconvenient. Screw you. And by the way, huge corporations paying white supremacist Republicans and congressional candidates, making huge contributions to them. AT&T was giving contributions to Steve King. Steve King has been openly supporting Nazi and white supremacist groups and repeating their rhetoric for years, not just recently. What was AT&T thinking? I hate these hypocritical companies. You go to their websites, it says, oh, we're all about diversity. We love diversity, diverse workforce. Our success, your diversity is our success. And then they support the guy who wants a white ethno-state and wants genocide. I mean, it pisses me off, the hypocrisy. Yeah, U.S. loves to interfere in other countries and their business, unfortunately. But can you imagine if another country did that to the U.S.? That would openly be viewed as an act of war. And it would have a lot of rightfully so, probably. It would have a lot of justification. Look how much outraged people are over the possibility that Russia interfered with our election. That's like 1 ounce of what America has been doing for so long to other countries. How much will the repair to the car be? It's going to be at least hundreds of dollars. Okay, you want to blame immigrants? When illegals stop, I won't even repeat what you're saying. What the hell? I'm trying to... stop blaming immigrants who are exploited by a system that gives them little choice but to rely on each other for support and be in physical proximity to each other, have communities, have spaces where they can communicate. Stop screwing them over. Hey, you know what? Make it legal for them to come here. If you have a problem with illegal immigration, okay, simple, amnesty. Problem solved. They'll be legal. They'll be able to be out in the open. They'll be able to participate in the workforce like anyone else. But, for some reason, you guys don't like that. I thought you were against illegal immigration. Turns out Republicans and Trump, you're really for illegal immigration because you make it so that the only way to be an immigrant here for 99% of people is to be an immigrant illegally. So you're not really against illegal immigration. You're for it, and then you use that to punish those immigrants even further and spread racist lies about them. Doesn't seem like you're very pro-American if you want to destroy people's lives like that. I didn't know that's what pro-American is. I can't even properly get rid of the comment because the screen's flickering. Hey, Adasaurus. Yeah, it's afternoon. There you go. Spread racist lies, you go in timeout. Yep, bombing Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Well, even when I was a conservative, I didn't support that. I thought, no, that wasn't necessary. to drop atomic bombs and kill hundreds of thousands of civilians. And it wasn't even the start. America had been killing hundreds of thousands of civilians anyways in World War II. You know, if you're going to go to war with people, you don't want to be behaving as badly as they are or worse than they are. I'm not saying it was all worse all the way across the board, but that was heinous. Yeah, racists are downers. I'm trying to have a positive discussion here. And what's a racist do? Try and drag immigrants down with lies. Like, here, let me pin this lie to you. Drag you down to it. Oh, it's your fault we have problems. Excuse me. Rich white people are the ones who decide on zoning regulations for where apartments can be put. So what do they do in Northern Virginia? The vast majority of land is not zoned for apartments. So if you want to live in an apartment, you have to cram into them. The racist who was saying immigrants are cramming into apartments, you have to, because there's a shortage of them. Why? Because rich white people want their suburban home property values to be high because they want to sell it at a huge excess over what they bought it for. So stop being so selfish. Hey, you guys are all for, competition and there's winners and losers. Let the other people compete. See who wins. Oh, but you don't like that. And they put it behind this cloak of respectability. Oh, well, we're just trying to keep the property values high. We're trying to make sure that we keep out bad elements in our neighborhood. We don't want transients around here. That's code word for black, Hispanic, because they make them poor and they keep them poor. They make sure the police over-police them. You go to a courthouse around here, like in traffic court where I was once, vast majority of people in there, undocumented Hispanic immigrants. Now, what's that about? There's ways to game the system to make sure Hispanic immigrants don't get proper driver's licenses because they can't in a lot of areas in Virginia. In D.C. and Maryland they can, at least, thank goodness, so they can get insured. At least, by the way, you want to drive around and get in an accident with someone who doesn't have insurance, well, they're more likely to want to flee. So let people get properly licensed. You let them get registered, let them get insurance. Oh, but they don't want that. So what happens? So many people on the road, the police know they can pull over and they won't want to fight the case because they don't have resources to fight it. They don't have an understanding of the system, and the police and courts hold all the power. It's a total imbalance of power. So is it really that Hispanic people represented, 85% of traffic violations? Hell no. I can drive through Tyson's Corner, one of the richest areas around here. People drive like 50 in a 35 through there in BMWs, in Porsches, Porsche Carreras, in these beautiful cars. But who do they go after? They don't go after them. And the Lexuses and the Aston Martins and the Hummers and all these rich people cars. Well, they go after the immigrants. Huh. Well, what a coincidence. The things just coincide. The one thing coincides with the other. Racist policy and over-policing of immigrants. They just coincide. And then we just hide behind, it's law and order. We got to follow the law. Oh, but what happens when a rich white person does something horrible or a cop kills an unarmed black man? Hold on, let me get out my chart of the Magna Carta. You didn't see here this obscure law. This is actually it's actually okay. Yeah, right. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, close to 14,000 subscribers. Anyways, so that's my rant. Look, I've been having fun. I got to charge my phone. That's another thing. Thanks, Annie. Annie said brilliant. I appreciate it. Okay, I should get going because I do have to get to work. And see, my car's fogging up now, even though I do have a window cracked. So people, keep your windows rolled down, because especially you don't want your windows to fog up if you're sleeping somewhere and you don't want people's attention. So because they might, tell you have to move, or the police will tell you can't sleep in your car here. That's why you got to keep a window cracked too. So, okay, everyone, I'm going. Thanks for watching. Hey, click like on the video, subscribe to the channel, share it on Twitter or Facebook, and I'm going to keep trying to do these live streams. But hey, sleeping in my car is going well. Everybody get a flu shot. Not for yourself, but for people around you who have weaker immune systems, who not just for them, for you too, but don't let it spread. People die from the flu, okay? There's no need for it. And I've been a hypocrite about this because I haven't gotten it for years, but I finally got it today. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hey, I really appreciate you all. Filled up quick in here. Let's see how it goes next time. All right, bye.